spirit speaking, truth seeking, heart reaching, knowledge leaking, seeds sowing, harvest reaping, man of me to me. I have yet to leave, I'm still breathing. To quit, I have no reason. I mean, I'm asleep, but I be trying to live my dream. I cannot even act if it's all easy. Either you gon' do it or you don't. Really, it ain't no in between. Baby, you can ask the sun. It's an everyday theme. Consistency in your routine is how you bring reality. Working like a slave, that's how I made this masterpiece. Living like a god, I lay at night, I rest in peace. They remember me, but I am not Haram or beef.
We live, Sheik. We live.
Peace. Apologies, everyone, for the technical difficulties. You know, I think I'm trying to figure out how to work this camera. So please bear with me. It look all foggy, but the message will get delivered. I repeat, the message will get delivered, especially all my followers on TikTok. I apologize for the little looking all foggy. I don't know what the heezy. Let me try to straight. So let me try something else. Let's see what that work. There we go. All right. Okay. There. I'll just have to maneuver some things and it's all good. So peace, everyone. How everyone doing this morning?
We good.
Islam, gratitude. Noble Simeon, you look very, very Moorish in your fez, Noble.
Yes, sir. I had to rock it today, you know.
Yes, sir. It's always an honor. Man, before we get these started, man, I just want to give honor to y'all, brothers, man, for trusting me, for being with me, because the type of science I teach, I don't teach no spookism or no lucky rabbit foot science. That's not what I teach. I teach no lucky rabbit foot science. I teach real history and real law. A little bit of my background, I'm an educator. I have a bachelor degree in business management with a minor in marketing and sales and nonprofit business startup. And I have a dual master's degree in first century history and religion and linguistics and Christian education. The reason why I went and attacked those endeavors, because I wanted to be solid with my people. I wanted to be qualified, anointed, and consecrated to be able to bring something back to my people where we say something was hidden from us. And so all of us are not ex-Negroes from prison. I ain't saying some of us haven't made those mistakes, but that's not more science. More science is not a whole bunch of niggas, excuse my candor, out of prison on some sovereign citizen, I hate the government. That's not this. And so today, I hope y'all got y'all pencils and papers, because we're going to teach a little bit. Questions can be asked, all that. But before we get into the teachings, can someone give us our Moorish American prayer, please? No one available, I'll do it. Allah, Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. Allah is our protector, our God, our salvation, by night and by day, through his holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali, Shalom Malakim, Ayah Asha Ayah, peace. Shalom Alaikum. All that, whatever language you speak, I come in honor and love. El Rahman, Yahah, Yamuhamid, Ashe, all that. So peace to everybody that joined us on TikTok. You know, if I don't say everyone's names, I will go through it after we finish. Peace, Millie. Peace, Murakati. Peace, Will. Peace, Jonas. And just peace to every single person out here. So, as we get started, do any of my brothers and sisters know what an oxymoron is? It's going to be a good one. Very simple class today. If you don't know, say no. If you don't know, say no. Come on, somebody. Do anybody know what oxymoron is? Without looking it up, do we know what it is? Yes or no? Anybody? Sammy, I think you're on mute, Noble.
No, not exactly.
Gratitude. Now is the time to look. An oxymoron. An oxymoron. When I say a sovereign citizen movement, that's an oxymoron. You can't be a sovereign and a citizen at the same time. That's an oxymoron. That's number one. That's an oxymoron. You can't be a sovereign and a citizen at the same time. That is an oxymoron. I hope we catching what I'm telling y'all today, because we're too grown to be playing these stupid games on the internet. Like, oh, I didn't know. I'm new to the science, but I heard watch these TikTok videos. That's the problem. Do we know what a doc number is? Yes or no? Watch this.
Yes.
What's a doc number?
The doc number is the file number associated with the case.
Okay. Ooh, so if that's the case, if I said, Noble Simmons, you know, I went to court and I did such and such and blue, 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 and the police did this, and I stood with my feet out like dark green duck, and I had my hand in the sky, and everybody walked away. Okay, well, give me the doc number. I'll wait. You see how easy this stuff is when your heart is pure? I don't care what somebody said. A Negro can say a whole bunch of stuff on the internet. I saw the one dude on the internet talk about, I made $3 million doing COVID. Who tells that on the social media? Are you a fool? A doc number. So I can research. You was talking about, yeah, I went to court and I beat the system. I was in such, you know, I went to court and then I stood up like this and I said this and they walked away. Okay, well, give me the doc number. Shut me up. You can't. Because there's no doc number. I can tell you these real people names and what happened to them when they go to court. I can tell you that. And no disrespect. And when I was breaking down the atrocities of the single mom, a lot of these men are from single home backgrounds, because them Negroes crazy as hell. Because they're searching for something that's missed. And that's that fatherhood. That's that upbringing. You see most of these Moors that operate with this sovereign citizen stuff, I bet you they grew in the house without their daddies. I bet you. Because their daddy would have whooped their butt with that stupid stuff, like mine did. I grew up with my dad. My dad is in the science. My whole family's in the science. So I ain't bringing nothing crazy to my family, and I'm damn sure ain't gonna bring it to my people. Do we know what a precedent in law case is? Do we know what a precedent in law case is?
Precedent in law meaning something that has been an order of some sort that's been issued by a legal authority that now can be used and recognized in multiple areas of business and law.
Thank you. So if precedent in law case mean you should be able to look anything I'm saying, or what the court said, okay, then it's a precedented law case. Precedented mean it happened in these chambers and this happened, so I can use this. Okay, Your Honor, in your chambers, this happened. This is a precedent in law case. So if I'm your legal representative in your best interest, I should be able to bring all precedent in law cases to you. If not, I'm fugazi. Precedent in law case, I'm looking up everything you saying. I know your real name, and I'm gonna let you talk all that crap. And after that, I'm gonna open up about 5 minutes and I'm gonna rest my case. It's gonna be no rebuttal. You can hear a pin drop. That's real law. I don't got time for all this stupid stuff on the internet. We too grown for this. Y'all Negroes 40 plus. I'm still seeing stuff on TikTok, dude. You know, you can follow this and then you know you can keep your car. Man, fool, you a willing obligor. Do you know what a willing obligor is? Ain't nobody put no gun to your head and make you sign no contract under no duress. Fool, you finna lose. You finna lose. You a willing obligor. Ain't nobody make you go, oh, I want to Escalade because Joe Blow got an Escalade. And then your ass know you can't afford it. You work at Amazon making $15, $16 an hour. You go get a damn $1,500 car note with your dumb ass. And then talk about, I'm canceling corporate debt. You don't have no corporate debt, fool. I gotta talk like this. The precedent in law case, and that is a Free Information Act. If anybody said what they do, you can look that case up. Just like I be knowing these rats. I just told y'all, it's a thing called the Free Information Act. I'll give y'all these Negroes government names. When I was in my lower self in Flint, Michigan, I got myself in trouble when I was young, trying to hustle, and I figured out the game. I knew it. I studied. I went to college. I resurrected myself. And I'm telling you, dude, listen, precedent in law cases would let you know everything. The Free Information Act will tell you everything. It's your right. If you're right to, let me go look up this precedent in case, see what this jackleg telling the truth. Do we know what quid pro quo is?
Something for something.
Okay. So when I be dealing with things, when I be telling y'all, I already know how the stuff gonna turn out. Why? because I already done went in the chambers and I worked an agreement out. That's what's happening. And when most of these Moors go to court and they talk all that stuff, they know the law. No, you don't, buddy. You got a court-appointed attorney, and you finna plead to a lesser charge. Because when you talk to the police or anybody about your case and you start snitching on yourself, it ain't nothing you can tell the police or the prosecutor attorneys to help your case. Nothing, unless you get immunity. If not, you ratting on yourself. Point blank. And if you've been in trouble with the law, you know I'm telling the truth. But what Negroes do, they think they so smart talking to a jack-led police and giving them all information to build a case on your retired old, fired old self. This is the truth. Do y'all know what Chicago Law Review is?
Is it like a journal for lawyers, like a magazine?
Mm-hmm. This what I have. I have built cases, persons in law cases. I don't care about no black laws. You got black laws volume 1 to 10. We don't use that in the arena of law because black laws ain't nothing but some damn dictionary terms. Who the hell cares? That's all black laws is. You got black laws volume 1 all the way to 10, and ain't no black people with it. Them European families. Y'all want to play the game with me? You get your ass handed to you with all this stupid stuff, running the court, looking like a fool. You look like a sovereign citizen militia, Roger Elvick Paradigm Group from Canada, and you going straight to jail. Do not pass go. Man, you can watch on crimes or what is CSI, all this stuff, where you got these European militias talking the same thing these Negroes with feds is on. Oh, I'm gonna overthrow the government, this, and the other. You sit right in jail next to the European, and you think you got some different law. How? And the European been doing this for eons. And the Europeans been doing this for eons. And we sit up here, us grown people, men and women, and watch this stupid TikTok and all these criminals go from podcast to podcast talking that stuff to get people caught up in a RICO. And we can't be this stupid, y'all. And I don't have to say names. I'm saying anyone with that language, that's Roger Elvick, sovereign citizen, paradigm group behavior. You going to jail. You're gonna mess all your life up. And that's why I open this floor and I ask people stuff. I say, that's why a lot of people don't wear their fez, Simeon. You won't see a lot of real Moors wearing their fez in real life. Why? Because they done did so much stuff. It's like a target. That's why when you come visit me in Arizona, I wear my fez, I wear my turban everywhere because I'm righteous. You will see Moors being targeted. No, they not. Only niggas with fezes on get targeted. I'm saying it like that. Only niggas with fezes on get targeted because they think they put a fez on and they magically turn to Alibaba or somebody. Without knowing no signs, they think magically, I got the fez, I'm Ali freaking Baba, and the world don't see me. Like, you got to be crazy. And these men be having children. That's why I like to have conversation. I said, do you got children? What you teaching your children? Nothing. Now go sit your ass down.
Is Ali Baba who taught Neville Goddard?
Yeah, but I'm using that. I'm being sarcastic.
Okay.
What I'm saying, brother, dress up with no wisdom, with no understanding. That's a court gesture. Brothers want to look like an Egyptian, look like a holy man, but then when you open up their chamber, it's nothing inside of it. It's just dress. It's no study, it's no application, it's no wisdom. When you talk to these people, there's no wisdom. When you see them in real life, they dress like a rapper. I love swag, I get that, but how do a person know who you are without self-identifying? Because all my European Jews wear their yarmulke with their shirts with their fringes. All my Sheiks, all my Indians, that's in the sign, they wear their turban. All my Jews wear their yarmulke. It's self-identifying. But what about us? I keep telling Negroes, you have no culture. Me and my wife just went to the Indian store yesterday, and I was showing her. All of them come shop at their store. I get all my herbs and everything from them, rice by the book. Where's our culture? Brothers don't even shop. We got herbs, teas. Brothers don't shop with us. I get more Europeans and Chinese people that deal with me than my own people. I be seeing Moors. I say, where y'all getting y'all fans from? Amazon, George Lottery. My European professors be like, y'all, we got people crazy. Here it is, you got everything for the culture, and you ain't rich. We gonna help you get rich. And I say, and can't nobody say nothing to me about nothing, because I'm honorable and I'm righteous. Negroes spend their money where it don't matter. I have a full library. I give books away. My email should be packed for my Moorish brothers. It be packed with Europeans that I meet in college. Like, oh, I need this book. I saw your lecture, brother. You amazing. Can you come speak to my children? Can you come to this mosque? Yes, yes, yes. That's why I'm not popular with my brothers and sisters. It's okay. because we're not used to scholarship and academia. We let these religious people all academia for the European, and then you turn around and say, "Well, we the smartest people in the world. We the originators." Timbuktu and Salamanca, the first university, was in Spain. Well, if that's the case, well, why are you walking around dumbed in a board? And this is academia, this is scholarship, but you put a whole bunch of time and money and some fake paperwork, and you grown as hell walking around with a stack of paper in your car with no place, and you follow people on the internet with fictitious names. This is what I want to talk about to brothers. My door is open. Why do more think when you get in more signs that everything's gonna disappear? All the stuff that you did, you're gonna disappear. You think you can file some paperwork and get something. Where do y'all get this stuff from? And nobody say nothing. Then it'd be straight up crickets. I say, come on, you getting it from somewhere. Before they met me, they come with a whole bunch of stuff. And I say, when you dealing with me, you gotta be righteous. I don't care about no money. If you ain't righteous, you won't be around me. I'm getting ready to be 49 years young. I'm an elder. I don't have time to be playing out here in these streets. I don't have time to be playing no game, playing no trickery. I don't have time. I'm not condoning it. I'm calling it out every time. Anybody that dealt with me, I told them what's going to happen. What happened? They went to jail or they lost their jobs. I don't care if he was a male or a female. And all my muftis know I'm telling the truth. I had women with me. They be lying. Don't know I'm connected to people. The damn sheriff called me from Savannah, telling me the whole thing. Walked her ass out of her job. She's talking about she's going to get her PhD. They walked her out, snatched her fez off her head. Her turban off her head in Savannah, Georgia. That's a right to work state. They be like, what you mean, Sheik? Do y'all know what a right to work state is? Yes or no?
Yes.
Tell them, Simeon.
Right to work means that they can fire you at any time.
You goddamn right. So when you on the internet talking that stuff, overthrowing the government, they got a sovereign citizen task force. They walk you right out your job. And that's what they did. Oh, you trying to overthrow the government? You saying you work for the government. You work for the hospital. The hospital is connected to the government. You trying to, so what you saying? So, well, go work, go make your own money. Walk their ass out of her job. And I'm telling Moors that be at work running your damn mouth. When you get into the signs, you at work, you're supposed to be trading hours for dollars. You're not supposed to be at work talking about no more sign, trying to convince nobody because you excited. After the excitement going, it's over. Then your ass get fired because you be a nuisance. I know too many people lost their job. I know too many Moors lost their women, lost their house. Listen to these jacklegs on the internet. Listen to these goofy women. Oh, and no disrespect to this goofy men too. Oh, I'm a Sharif in your officer. You can file this and file that. To get what? Take this fake monopoly note and put it in the bank and it means something. No, it don't. No, it don't, y'all. We got to stop playing. No, we don't. It ain't no piece of paperwork nobody can give you that's going to change your life if your ass a criminal. Our prophet, what I teach, if you did some criminal stuff, you got to pay for what you did. It don't disappear. It don't. It ain't no such thing as no clock of destiny or no zodiac law where you think you can do this, some CMB, you can take it to the court and win. It's over. And everybody lying. And until we be honest men on here and have these conversations, it's going to be calamity. Because all what happens is criminals just reinvent themselves. Look on TikTok. You got young men that's young as hell talk about teaching reverse, or you can reverse this and cancel this. And it's full with grown people on there. Teach me, teach me, teach me, teach me, teach me. I said, dude, this is a RICO case. This is a whole bunch of people that's grown as hell that's willing to commit federal crime on the internet. I be like, are y'all that freaking stupid? What man that you can make on the internet with a fictitious name tell you, oh, you can file this or file this, and I can help you file this. And then when you get in trouble, what you gonna do? You gonna go get a court-appointed attorney, plead yourself to a lesser charge, and that person gonna be doing the same thing to another person on another podcast. You know? What Empress says, so how do you fight? I know someone going through this. Exactly. Everybody do. They just don't be wanting to say nothing, y'all. They don't be wanting to say nothing. I know too many people, they don't be wanting to say nothing because they be lying. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. 1 second. like Monopoly. It's Monopoly. And people don't want to tell the truth. They say they got a seal. What? A seal of what? You can go right to Office Max and Staples and get a seal made. Them seals is that's what got people caught up. You can go right to Office Max and Staples and make a seal of anything. They'll make it for you. They'll make you a stamp, anything. That seal stuff don't mean poo diddly. That's what I be telling. These people be thinking this stuff means something. Well, okay, well, if you did it, then that means Simeon can do it. I can do it. Joe Blow can do it. Bootney Farnsworth can do it. The European can do it. The China man can do it. That's why I'm telling you, it's stupid when somebody say they got a seal. Where they get the seal from? I wait. Where did they get the seal from? They made it. Simeon. You know it and I know it. They made the seal. They got the seal made at Office Max or Staples. Point blank. They talk about they got a seal. I said, once again, we be talking about pageantry stuff, and that's what happened with this Moorish science. Oh, Noble Drew Ali fell on a rock and he got to chop down a cherry tree with all that magical shit. I ain't got time for fugazi. 1 Thessalonians 5:21 clearly says, prove all things and hold fast to what is good. I don't have time for well, this is what I think, this is what I believe. Man, I ain't dealing with that. And that's how all these grown ass Moors go to prison. Now, and the Empress says, she says she knows someone that's doing that. Okay, I bet you this man damn near 40-something years old. And then she said, just went to court representing himself. Yeah, I know. I know all the goofy ass language. That nigga will go into jail. Or he gonna lose everything. And I said, at the end of the day, was it worth it? That's what I tell everybody. Was it worth it? What? To get audited, to have prove everything. Nope, it don't be worth it. Just like them Rise of the Moors. I told y'all. And my man got on there. My man Vincent got on there and told everything. I said, oh, dude, they finna use this against you in a court of law. This dude got on social media with some fake Moorish court in the basement with mothballs, told everything. Told everything. Told on the whole operation. Told. They ain't get pulled over. They ain't get arrested. That Negro pulled over. That Negro pulled over. And you already have federal informants. They try to act like they dropped a sonic boom and a voice. No, that was the cue for y'all to get away because you ratting. I'm telling y'all, I know everybody's real name. I can spill the beans on everything, but I ain't. I'm gonna let this calamity just happen. It's gonna happen. Most of these people get this stuff from some publishing company. Oh, I claim my nationality through a publishing company, through R.D. Bay Publishing. How the hell can you claim your nationality through a publishing company? Can't no Negro, no book come to nationalize you or denationalize you. I keep telling y'all, it's only one Moorish Science Temple. It's only one prophet. I'm from the Moorish Science Temple of America. That's why in certain standards, we have a divine creed. We have a declaration, a proclamation. If you say you're from the Moorish Science Temple of America, then and you a sheik, then you have basic duties that you teach, and you don't send your people in to burn the house. These people are not from the Moorish Science Temple of America. It might be Moorish Science Inc. It might be Moorish Science Temple of the World. It might be some bullshit that they just came up with in their head to make up to get people caught up. Excuse my candor. I have to speak like this today because after today, I'm done. After today, I ain't talking about it no more. And I'm gonna start giving everybody name that go, these Moors be getting this little traffic book and think that means something. I said, so your whole thing is about trying to not to drive without a license and then say a big Mack truck hit you like it did Tracy Morgan. You're gonna try to use the same laws to sue, but you don't even abide by the laws. Man, y'all people crazy. And after you do all that stuff, drive without no license, how did your life change? When you listen to the jackleg on the internet to tell you to file this and file that, how did your life change? When the person told you your social security number is attached to millions, they should have millions. I keep telling y'all, this is a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme. These people are not even as smart as Bernie Madoff. Do y'all know what a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme is? Yes or no?
Yes.
So, do y'all know who Bernie Madoff is? Yes or no?
Yes.
Do you think these jacklegs are as smart as Bernie Madoff, Noble Simeon?
Absolutely not.
Thank you. So if we that's a why we should be standing on it like, dude, if I'm out trying to hustle some people and say I can do this, I'm not dealing with nobody on welfare. I'm not dealing with nobody that don't got $100 and that smoke weed all day and then complain over $50 or $100 a month. I ain't got time for that. Man, you ain't even on my radar. Why? Because you a bum. That's why. No disrespect. I'm saying it like that. Why? Because I'm looking at your life and you dressed up like a rapper. Most Negroes waste their money. Why? Because they ride around in expensive ass cars and they broke. And then complain about the movement. That's why. I know Negroes got more baseball hats than they got turbans and fez and tunics and talk that more stuff all day. I said, dude, you look like the regular man to me. I created a school for wisdom. And I be telling people, if people be honest, if they know brothers, husband, cousin, they get ready to go to jail because they done got this more science shit off the internet from certain individuals, no disrespect, from that Costa Rica-based stuff, from that goddamn conscious community. And y'all know I'm telling the truth, and they mixing it in, and Negroes getting their asses handed to them. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. None of my movies never pull their ID out. I got 3 ID from the Moorish Science Temple: my ID card, my travel card, and my membership card. And none of that stuff replaced my ID. I show y'all this. I show y'all all my paperwork. I don't roll like that. Law governs all events. And Noble Simeon, did I send you the document? Law governs all events.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
challenge my brothers.
Yes, she.
I challenge my brothers to take some time when I be giving things and look at it. It will remove all the criminal stuff, because you'll be like, damn, MF done messed up. Yes, because it's only one law, it's only one science, and if you want to do things, let's do it the right way. That's all I tell people. That's all I tell kids that I tutor. Man, let's do it the right way. And then people be trying to wear this and trying to explain this. And she said, Empress said, I'm over 50. He's 1 year younger than me. I told y'all. So here it is, this Negro, 49 years old, going to court with this stupid shit. And then you ask him where they got it from. You talk about he got a seal. He going to jail because they're going to think this Negro retarded. I'm telling you what I know. They're going to think he retarded. They're going to think he crazy. They're going to ask him a question when they say, oh, my name in caps. Watch this. Let's play devil advocate. Okay, you say that's your name in caps. That ain't you. Well, why your ass show up? Gavin, okay, well, that ain't you. Okay, say your name for the court for the record. Say your name in caps, Simeon Cook. Okay, and I say, state your name for the record and spell your name. And you write your name in lowercase Simeon Court. Got you. Now I'm going to lock your ass up for 72 hours for contempt of court. Because you keep saying it ain't you. Okay, well, I'll put it in lower caps. Then I ask you a question. State your name for the court. Simeon Cook. What's your address? What's your mama name? Let's lock this nigga up for 72 hours. Matter of fact, take that hat off coming in my chambers. What you gonna say? Watch this. What you gonna say, Simeon? Yeah.
This is a religious headdress.
I don't give a damn. It's a hat to me. Take that shit off. Give me the precedent in law case that you can wear that fez in my courtroom. Give me the doc number. I'll wait. If you,
I can't. I wouldn't be able to give a doc number. I would probably say the First Amendment.
And what's the First Amendment?
Freedom of speech and freedom of religion.
Okay, freedom of speech and freedom of religion. I ain't saying you ain't have freedom of speech and freedom of religion in my chambers. If you say that's your religious headdress, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, well, give me the doc number to prove it. If not, take that goddamn hat off in my court or I'll lock your ass up. Now what you gonna say? Most Negroes scary as hell. What they gonna do? Take that fez off because they don't want to go sit their punk ass in jail for 72 hours. They gonna tell on everything. I'm telling you what I know. So when they show up and talk all that stuff, I know Moors right now, they show up to court, they be with suit, tie, everything. They cut their hair off. Man, I'm cutting my dread, I'm cutting everything off. I thought you wear a fez every day. On social media, you got a fez on, a whole bunch of fucking beads. You show up in court with a goddamn bow tie on, with a hat, with no hat on. But on the internet, you got a fez on and a turban on all the time, talking all that science, talking all that magical stuff. But then as soon as you get in trouble with the law, you look like a citizen. See? And that's what Moors be getting caught up in this. They be 50-year-old criminals. And I'll be telling the truth every time. I said, dude, how can y'all be dealing with these men and stuff this old? And then they talk about they some sheiks and they some governor in the Moors. No, you not going to court. What lawman that's doing right is they ass up in court? Which one? I'll never go to court. It ain't because there ain't no reason for me to be there. And then they so arrogant, they represent themselves. And I say, well, you can represent yourself all day. That don't mean you competent. If I ask you a series of questions, if I was the referee or the judge, and you say I'm gonna represent myself, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. This how you get got. Do you know the charge that's being charged against you? This is what these smart guys say. Yeah, man, I got your stupid ass. I got you. I got you. Because I know most of these people don't study real law. They don't study real language. They don't. They watch YouTube videos and they try to watch them. Then they go to court and they get their butt handed to them and they disappear. I'm telling you, I name them all. And they all old ass men. And they all going to jail. Peace, Noble Brian. And gratitude to your new seed. We love you. We got gifts coming for you. Just that gratitude that the birth came and we got our new young noble empress with us. So honors to you. But this conversation has to be had, y'all. That's why I be saying, nobles, talk to me. And here it is, Empress on TikTok being open, saying, yeah, my brother going through this. He 1 year older than me. And so that means he's 49. And then I asked these brothers, did you grow up with your father? No, they fatherless men. I see why. Because you had no guidance. You got a little tittle or something, and your goofy ass ran with it. It's like when they be on Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, and they, no, what's that, Jeopardy? And a lot of people hit the damn button before he asked the whole question. You ain't even let the man finish the freaking question before your goofy ass hit the button. You think you know something. Oh, okay, well, what? I don't know. That's what happened with you. Deer in the headlights. I be telling y'all this, man. I have my own temple out here. My empress here. My dad used to come to the temple with me. All these older men. I said, my dad said, son, I'm gonna let you see. Because I know your heart right. I kick all them grown Negroes out my building. My empress right here. Them Negroes never read the Moorish Quran. All the stuff, they watch TikTok. Oh, you can file this. You can file this. File what? Or this adverse this. Oh, I'm gonna squat in this house. And then this Negro in Florida, because you're not a Moor, I'm saying it like this. Dude, it's no squatters. Squatters have no rights in Florida. If you say you see my house and I own my house, and you go up in there and talk about you found it, I'm coming with my security team and we busting your head wide open. Let me tell you why. I don't have no contract with you, Simeon. You're not no tenant. It ain't no paperwork that I have no tenant contract with you. So why the hell am I gonna go get a third-party attorney and say, well, you got to get a eviction notice? No, the hell I don't. I don't have no contract with them, and they know that, but you don't know it. So they get you caught up in a third-party contract, and now you screwed. No, fool. Florida, it's Florida. Squatters have no rights. Research what I'm telling you. I'm coming with my security team, and I'm kicking your ass out. With my security, my muftis of Allah. We got locks on the door. We coming. We whooping your ass. Excuse my candor. I'm saying it just like that. I gotta speak like this to these Negroes because they don't understand nothing else. You come and squat in my house in Florida. In Florida, me and my security, we come in and bust your head wide open if you don't get out. We're not calling the police till after we put them paws on you. And I'm just saying it like that just because that's my right. What the hell I'm finna call the police and call the attorney, and the attorney like, ooh, I got me another one. I got me another stupid person. Okay, well, you got to get a tenant agreement and all that. So now you're gonna make a tenant agreement with a person that's done what? Broke into your establishment. You ain't behind no taxes. You ain't behind on no taxes. It's just your property. Think about what I'm saying. Man, I'm telling you. And this is how I be trying. This is why I be trying to save brothers' lives, but they don't. They get excited and they listen to that crap. And these be working men, and they get their butt handed to them. They lose their jobs. I'm trying to save somebody here. And if there's anything that anybody want to know, just ask. We can't be 49 years old, our halfway in life, and we got young nobles like Simeon in their 30s and young nobles like my noble Drayshawn dealing with us. And here there's a whole bunch of old ass fools talking some of the most outlandish shit and getting all these young men lives messed up. That's crazy. And shame on you old farts. Shame on you old fools that's sending our young brothers into a burning house because their eyes wide open, because they excited like Simeon. And that's a good thing because he found something. It can be easy to get messed up by an old fart that ain't honest. Because what? He can give you everything to get your ass caught up. That's how an old fart that's operating his Lord himself can give you everything to send your ass straight to jail. Do not pass go. And you ain't going to collect no $200. You're going to be in jail calling your mama because ain't nobody else give a shit about your black ass. Excuse my candor. And if you don't have a wife that love your sorry ass, excuse my candor. Who you going to call? Your mama, nigga. Excuse my candor. I'm telling you. And then you put all that pressure on your mama. But when you free, you so smart. You this. Okay, well, bail yourself out. You niggas ain't got $1,000 to bail their sorry ass out of jail. And you on the internet trying to tell me something. Man, go sit yourself down somewhere. Go sit down. All these old criminals on the internet, this is what I'm telling y'all, it's criminal behavior. We clean our house up. You cannot be no 49, 50 years old still operating as some goofy ass sovereign citizen, some Roger Elvick Negro. Talk about I got a seal. A seal to do what? Come on, y'all talk to me. All the Moors that be following all this stuff. Oh, they got the great seal. Man, they made that goddamn seal at Office Max. Oh, look at their badge. They made that badge too. Come on, what else y'all want to talk about? What? I'll be waiting. That's why I allowed to be on TikTok, because people be talking, because they know, man, that's what's happening. You got these cronies, or he's a sheik now. Who anointed you a sheik? Or he's the Consulate General of Morocco. Who anointed you the Consulate General of Morocco over here in the United States of America? Who? Man, come on, man. Who? What person have the power to nationalize you or denationalize you? That'll change you from the descendant nature of your foremothers and your forefathers. No Negro on the internet can nationalize you or denationalize you. I can't do that. That's for you. Proclaim, declare, and have due process. That's for you to know. That's for you to understand. And then the religious rights, that's how I protect you, because you adopted what? Through this science. You are adopted. You are resurrected. And if you're from the Moorish Science Temple of America, you should know this. What I'm saying is most of these people on the internet never ever stepped in the side of a Moorish Science Temple of America or a Masonic house. That's what I'm telling you. Because if they did, you would be operating on some basic tenets, or you would be operating like in academia. We call how can I call it? Prerequisites. In academia, is some prerequisites. If you ain't ready for English 102 and you flunk English 99, I know you ain't finna pass English 102 because you just flunked English 99, and that's an introduction to what I'm trying to teach you. So you need to go all, if you flunk English 99, then I gotta take you all the way back to English 98, which is an introduction course, because you damn sure ain't ready to go to the next level. But you want to go to the next level because you see all these other people that's been working, being a part of my school for years. For years, my brother been with me for years, and we grown men. That's what I keep telling people. Only grown fools and criminals get caught up because they looking to be criminals. Most Moors got into this science because they think they can get some free money, or they think they can get out of case. Or they can stop. Oh, I'm going to be a Moor. I don't got to pay child support. Oh, I got this car. I'm into this fool on the internet. Reverse debt. No, you ain't capped. You don't have no corporate debt. You were a willing obligor. You got that contract. You should have read it. You should have gave that contract to me, or paid somebody to read that contract before your goofy ass signed it. But most people don't. They be so excited, and you be upside down and stuff. You weren't under no duress. Ain't nobody put no gun to your head. You went in there because you saw somebody with an escalator truck, so you want one too. So what you go do? You sign a contract with high ass interest rate. That's on your stupid self. That ain't got nothing to do with no more science. When you go get an apartment, when you go get a house, all these Moors be lying. You ain't living in no neighborhood talking about, oh man, I don't pay no taxes, I don't pay this. You lying because your house will be up for what? For sale, for back taxes. Stop lying to the people on the internet. Ain't nobody living in no neighborhood and you ain't paying no taxes. Your local taxes on your house. You lying because your house will be put up for back property taxes. And depending on what state you live, like in the city of Flint, you got 3 years to pay your back taxes. If you don't pay it, I'm coming to pay it. And then if you don't got the money, it's mine. I done did that shit a plethora of times. I done did a plethora of times. I got a whole list. When people lose their house in Flint and back taxes, if you want to put the money up, they got a certain amount of time to pay it. If they don't, it's yours. Ain't nobody living in no damn neighborhood with the local laws trump anything else. Dude, you lying. And that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. Stop listening to these fools. What my man said on the internet, stop letting these goofy Negroes tell you stuff. Come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. Simeon laughing, he seen it. He said, man, stop letting these goofy ass Negroes tell you SHIT. And you ain't asking them no questions. Anybody can say something. Ooh, I made $3 million last year in COVID. Okay, Sheik, let me see. Open up your portfolio. Because my favorite movie was The Wolf of Wall Street. You made $3 million in COVID. Why you ain't making $3 million now? What did you do? And who in their right mind, Simeon, will get on this internet and tell people they made $3 million in COVID? Do you done open up the Pandora's box for what? To be audited with your stupid ass. I'm telling you, and that's on the internet. Now you open up a case on yourself. Come on, brothers and sisters, we got to be smarter than this. I done broke down some things. Law governs all events, not a little, not a tittle. We do things lawfully. Lawfully. Law governs all events, not some, not a little, but all. So if somebody on the internet telling you, yeah, I went to court and did this, you got to say, well, what's the doc number? So I can look it up and see. What you mean? Dude, you lying. Yeah, I went to court and I did this. Okay, sir, you ain't even got to explain nothing to me. Just give me the doc number so I can look it up myself. See? And it's not going to be none. It's going to be all Fuji dust. It's going to start looking like that WWF wrestling. When the kid, you thought it was real until you got the binoculars and you grew up in your mental and you like, they ain't even touching each other. And these Negroes be mad. The first thing these Moors do, they get mad. Like they want to fight. This ain't no Crips and Bloods. They get mad. They want to fight because you know you're wrong. Go fight the European. Go fight the white man. Go fight the people that lied to you. Go fight them. These Negroes be all tough with these big old stomachs like they're going to do something. Well, we're going to see when you're in prison, see how tough you are. We're going to see if you're ready for gladiator school. No. You're going to get your head busted in prison with that bull crap. I'm telling you what I know. You're going to get your head busted wide open with that crap. You out here in the streets tough on the internet. Okay. You go to prison with that. They don't care if you know Muslim and all that. The gang's rule. You in there playing and you ain't who you are here in the real streets. You getting your head bust. How I know? Because I got people that rock with me in the prisons. They be able to watch my teachings in the prisons. I done met so many people in prison. I got people in prison right now that donate more to the movement than brothers out here that's free. Point blank. And they say, man, you saving our lives. You like, I met a noble locked up in North Carolina. He said, man, I done met these goofies on the internet, these one Moors. And he was like, man, I done got in worse trouble. And the CEO said, do y'all ever heard of Sheikh Goodman Bay? He let them play it. And the CEO was laughing. And everybody was laughing because they showed my one, a sovereign citizen is an oxymoron. He said, Sheikh, you could hear a pin drop. Then my homie got out. And when I had a meeting in Vegas, he rode up on me in this BMW, big time hustler. Everybody know what I'm talking about. He was like, Sheikh, you 100% right. 100% right. And he ain't no chump. He get the bag.
Hey, Sheik, can I read something from Law Governs All Events? It's like the first page.
Man, you know you can, brother.
It says, the way is life, and life is the path of the law. Deeper still, being the very law one comes to manifest. All law is established in truth, which is holy breath, alt Allah. Truth is that which changes not. In the divine instructions for man, it is understood that in all the world there are two things. The one is truth, the other is falsehood. And falsehood is that which seems to be. Now truth is aught and has no cause, and yet it is the cause of everything. Falsehood is naught, and yet it is the manifest of right. Whatever has been made will be unmade. That which begins must end.
Islam. And Simeon, we went over this for years. I teach in circles. Just like if you was taking my class, and I have to teach in circles. And my muftis and everybody that follow me, they be like, Sheikh, you've been standing on ever since I've been on social media. You can go on my personal social media page, Kareem Ivan Hakeem Goodman Day, and from the beginning, from any of my first messages to now, and see that I have to change and reinvent myself because I knew I was lying. Nope. My homie said, dude, you were clean glass. You've been selling from day one. From day one. I don't have to get on here and say, I apologize for this. And I told somebody and they went to prison and lost all this. No, I stand firm on my story with that. I said, don't do this. Never. I tell people, I say, I stop saying names because a person will be like, well, you mess or why you got to say a person's name? Damn it, if your uncle a child molester, or you ain't gonna say nothing, because I am, I might bust his head wide open. But y'all gonna be okay and then let another pedophile be around your kid, act like you don't know what's talking about. But he molested all y'all, we all the kids. Are you a freaking fool? I'm busting his head wide open to the white meat. So forgive me for saying that. I'm busting your head open. Point blank. And the same thing that happened to you when you go to prison. They busting your head wide open. Tell me I'm lying. They can't. They can't. You know? They can't, man. Any questions? Any questions? Anybody got anything? Ask me. I'm here to answer any question before. If not, I'm almost done, man. We out of here.
Just to confirm the teachings for today, it's to make sure that you find documentation for the claims that people are making. If it's in law, then precedents and doc numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just researching really though, Sheik, because a lot of folks when they out there looking at things, they might come across some of those names, that you mentioned. But if they're continuing researching the things that they just heard, instead of just trying to apply things that aren't necessary, they're not going to work for you, just continue their search, and then you'll bump into something like Most Nobles here doing, the Burning Bush and Sheik's teaching and things like that. But if you're just going with that first whatever you just saw or heard, and you're not researching it, then you shit out of luck. I mean, you're going to get caught up with everything that Sheik is talking about right now because you're not researching anything. You're just stopping right there and moving forward.
Yeah. And I tell brother this all day. I say, I don't mind. Passion is good. I get that. But at the end of that, now what? Don't get caught up with this stuff. That's all I'm trying to tell people. Don't get caught up with this stuff. That's what I'm saying. And if you're dealing with any of this stuff, ask questions. There's brothers here to help. And that, I close. After today, you will never hear me talking about this, never again. Never again. Point blank. This is my last time talking about it. This is my last time talking about it. I never speak about it. I never bring this out of my mouth again about this because everyone should know, unless someone asks me specifically. If no one asks me specifically, then I don't have nothing to say. But if my brothers don't ask me nothing specifically, I'm teaching the science, and that's all I'm teaching. I don't have time for that because it's too many examples, and I've been silent, been telling y'all this for too long, and it's over now. So gratitude for brothers being upright. The wisdom is there for you. After today, if you do anything stupid and you follow other people, that means, you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I had a grown man hit me up. I'm going to start sharing all my emails. I had a note hit me up. He was like, Sheik, man, I don't know why I'm listening to you. I followed this dude on the internet, paid for his course. Man, I done got audited. No stuff. No shit. I'd be like, duh. I'd be like, come on, duh. I know this. I know what happens. So thank y'all again for listening to little old me. Law governs all events. Remember, oxymoron, document number, precedent in law cases, Free Information Act, quid pro quo, Chicago Law Review. I'll give y'all a couple more. Declaration of Human Rights, Article 15. You have a right of a nationality and a right to change it. And the claim a child replaces the birth certificate. No one will be arbitrarily denied of a nationality and a right to change it. And the claim a child replaces the birth certificate. The religious rights of the indigenous people. You have the right to have your sheep. You have the right to wear your native culture. You have the right to not assimilate. House Joint Resolution 75. You got the right to annex your L and B to your name. I showed y'all, hell, in 2012, all the mayors signed the Declaration of Proclamation. But before that, I showed y'all all the way in 1985, the mayors said that we were Moors. It ain't nothing to argue about no more. I just don't get it. And the older I, become, and the people I deal with in real life, different nationalities, I'm starting to see I can't deal with people that look like me, especially a lot of these brothers that call themselves Moors, because ain't nobody doing nothing. No disrespect. Ain't nobody having no real lectures. I know Moors all over the state. I don't get brothers don't be like, hey, Sheik, when you come here, I got 10, 15 brothers, we all got $10 or $20, or we all got $100, we gonna donate. Would you give us some books and come and lecture? No, I get that with the European community and with college. This is what I be telling brothers. I say, I don't know what y'all talk about. I'm booked. I lecture every week on campus. My professor is a potentate. I teach him. They call me Melchizedek. Hell, in the Bible, the European and Negroes act like they don't even know who Melchizedek is. I done taught this. Well, I done taught the Melchizedek theory. I done told you from when you got the lexicons to show what it means, all different biblical scriptures. Like, oh, okay, yes.
Hey, Sheik, what's the name again? If you could refresh my memory of the full version of the Bible that you sent us.
Which one? The Ethiopian one?
I think it had a little bit more in there, like I think it had like the Gnostic ones in there too. I'm not exactly sure, but it was it was even more than the Ethiopian or the regular Apocrypha. It had like the Canaan, the Apocrypha, it had like the Gnostic.
Oh, you talk about not the Septuagint.
No, not that. That's one of the first ones, right?
That's a Jewish book. It's I can't think of which one, man. I done sent y'all so many books, but somebody just said, one of my homies said, "Oh, why don't you tell them about how you illuminated what the European Jews think about the Talmud?" Well, in the Talmud, they call Jesus a damn bastard in the Talmud, and they call Mary a whore in the Talmud. It's just like in the Book of Mormon, they say your black skin is a curse. So, like I say, man, this is not me. It's nothing new under the sun. And I just have the pleasure to do this in academia and lecture professors and make them be quiet from scholarship. That's all, because nobody lying to us but us. None of y'all go to European churches. None of y'all go to European schools. We've been lied to by our own people. None of us follow nobody on TikTok, no European. We only following people that look like us. So what's that saying? The people that look like you is lying to you. That's all. That's what Carter G. Woodson said, the miseducation of the Negro, our own people. So once again, we gotta fix us, man. And I'm gonna continue to say it. We have to fix us. We have to be willing to fix us. We have to be willing to be like, wait a minute, where did you get this from? Oh, I got this from a conscious community, or I got this from such, 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 such. And I heard or I think. I don't operate what I heard or what I think. Give me the precedent law case. Give me the doc number. Give me the Free Information Act. We can look this up. We can research it like we do in law school, like we do in any cases, and we come out with a sound outcome for everyone. Because you can't arbitrarily explain law. If we're dealing with real law, that means, and I'm a teacher, that means we walking all out with the same answer. If not, we confused, and I got to go back and teach again. Because we all should have the same answer walking out the house if we students. That's what I'm telling you, dealing with law, because law governs all events. My Noble Simeon just said it. He just broke it down in the introduction of law governs all events. That's why I be telling more. I be like, dude, you ain't even listen to a paragraph of what my Noble said. If you did, you would digress off top. Because everything I'm saying, clearly, most people don't know. So how can you move forward, Simeon? How?
They want to be stagnant. You can be stagnant if you don't want to move forward.
Come on. And so once you get all that belief system, oh, I heard that lie, and you refill it with the right science, you come to peace and understand it, and your life change. All the things that you want, it comes to you out because your mind is created. Your mind is created. You are the creation. You are the demonstration. It ain't about trying to tell nobody nothing. They like, okay, well, dude, I used to be with you. Let me see this. Give it a while. Get selfish with it. Let me see it's real. And then people that's really, really rock with you, they'll see the change in you. You don't have to say nothing. They want what you have because they see the change. You ain't looking at the toothpick in their eye. While we have a log in ours, and I try to tell everybody that, stop looking at the toothpick in people's eyes as you on your journey. Because we were just like that too at one point. Especially if we young men, we were just like that point. Some of us got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. We just look good on social media. So once again, man, thank y'all for listening to me, man. I had an awesome time today, man. And once again, I love y'all, man. If there's no more questions, if anybody want law governs all events, if you don't have it, all you got to do is email me, Goodman Khary, Khary @gmail.com. I'll give it to you for a small donation, and I'll give you gifts. So with that being said, thank y'all, love and light. My solar return is January 19th. I got a couple of my nobles coming out here, man. We're going to do some beautiful things, have a good time, celebrate each other. And once again, man, just keep grinding. Just keep grinding and keep shining. That's all I got for my brothers, man, because y'all doing an amazing job. And this world is hard. This science is hard too, because I'll tell everyone, I respect a person that's sincere. I respect a person that got a whole bunch of information and try to see if it's right. A lot of people are sincere, but they sincerely wrong. So I respect the passionate brothers when they think they mentally slaved or physical slave and they get something that's right, but then you misuse it. I'm not saying the clipper's bad. I'm saying you're not ready to use the straight razor yet. You're not ready to use the straight razor. You're not ready to shave your face yet. Why? Because you don't know how to apply that tool. You can cut your neck off. And that's all I'll be telling brothers. I say, please learn something first. I don't teach, I don't show nobody, let me show, man, I want to learn how to do this. No, I'm going to educate you on it. And once you get educated on it, you might say, this is not for you. You might get the education and become better at what you're doing. That's what the education is for, to make you better at what you're already doing. And if you acquire some other things, and if you want to add value to, at least you know how to educate yourself on something. Educate yourself on something. The yes, the no's, the whys, the ins and out of things. You should have questions before you go anything. Just like I've been telling people, when you buy a house or whatever, you should have questions. When you go to the doctor, you should have questions. If not, then you don't know nothing about you. And then you realize some stuff you don't have to do. I challenge y'all again. If y'all don't have Exhumed of the Nation, get it from me. I had 4 empresses get this from me. She was like, it was $100 on Amazon. I let her get the PDF for 40. And she went right to the chapter that I was lecturing on the other day, the atrocities on the single mom. And she says every single mom, and they need to read the whole chapter. And I've been breaking it down. And I say, I told y'all, I've been telling my women this all day, especially my single dads. As soon as you go down to the court, to the course, it's over. Y'all gave y'all rights away. I broke it. All you got to do is read it. All you got to do is read it. You having a third-party contract. When you go get married, third-party contract. When the woman go down there for some welfare, third-party contract. No more rights is given. As soon as you go down there, you sign your rights off. All you got to do is read it. All you got to do is read it, but we don't study and read. Everybody trying to think they can get something from the government. And that's why the families messed up. That's why the young men messed up. That's why the young women messed up, because our focus is not on family. When they say it take a village to raise a child, a village can't raise a child if the village dumped in a damn board. Can't raise a child. If Noble say all they do is watch basketball, how you gonna teach your kids something that they're not getting at school? How you gonna teach them something? I ask all these men that got young boys, they wear the fez, all this, and they be having boys. I say, dude, I wish I had a son that I'm taking to school every day, a son and a daughter every day. Why? Because they turbaned and fezed up. Why? Because they sit right next to me teaching. What the hell? What? They ain't even playing no toys while I'm teaching. They right here. They got their lessons. They understand the fez. They understand the turban. This is what I be saying, like, what's the use of being who you are and you ain't even teaching your babies nothing? Because they don't want to hear it, and you don't have time. I tell people this all day. Let me see what your kid and your wife hear about you. Man, please. It don't be real. So until this science is for home. That's why I say more science is for the family. It's for the family, not forcing no one to do nothing, but just having that casual conversation. If a person asks you, hey, Noble, see me, I ain't never seen you in the feds. What that mean? They're like, what makes you think you can wear a fez? You run across a Mason and they say, what makes you think you can wear a fez with a tassel on it? What makes you think you can wear that? What a person can say, the first thing they do, they get mad. Somebody asks you, what the fez represent? What do you mean what it represent? You got it on, damn it. What you mad because I asked? I see Mason wear the fez. You got the fez on. What that mean? Are you a Mason? Are you a Shriner?
I'm a Moor.
But I see Shriners wear that.
The Shriners got influence from the Moorish science.
Well, okay, I hear that, but influence. But my dad is a Mason. I seen that with white Masons. What do you mean? So is Noble Ali a Mason?
He's knowledgeable of a workman's tools.
But you see how beautiful that you talking, Simeon? You see how something checked you? Because a lot of people are like, what you mean, man? No, he's knowledgeable of the workman's tools. He's knowledgeable of the connected degrees. We are Masons. We ain't no Freemasons with the African God, but this is our science. You know, signs and symbols of the primordial men are breaking by Albert Churchward. He done told you all his signs belong to us. Gerald Massey told us all his signs belong to us. I'll be breaking things down. All European scholars, I give it to us on a platter. It's nothing to argue about. It's nothing to argue about. So these keys, this understanding is for us. We can walk upright. We wear our fez in regular life without our tassel being pinned down. We wear our turban in regular life because that's self-identifying who we are. Our prophet said, if the least you can do is wear your fez and wear your turban, if the least you can do, if that's the least you can do with honor, with pride and understanding, that's why you'll be able to walk and nobody be able to touch you. They'll be like, oh, I love your religious headdress. Like you said, Simeon. That's what you did, because that's what I get out here. And all I walk past is Europeans, misnomer Chinese people, misnomer Indians, because that's all out here. Oh, I love your religious headdress when I have my kufi on. I love your yarmulke when I have my turban on. I love your religious headdress. You a sheik, you a shaman, you a medicine man. I feel your energy, sheik. Can I get a hug? These European people. This is what I be telling people when they be like, oh, the Moors and this. No, I live in Arizona. It's a red state. I don't get no hate from nowhere. I'm a licensed behavioral health therapist. All the kids, everybody that's my client case, I don't have no misnomer black people send me. All my clients European or Indian. Every last one of them. And they all love me. They buy me Christmas gift. I'm like, I don't celebrate Christmas. They're like, well, can we do something for you? The way you take care of our child. I'll be taking these kids to the barbershop. They be like, my son ain't never sat and got no haircut. And they're like, my son ain't never got no haircut. Some of these kids' hair all over their head. They're like, how do you do it? Me. I couldn't tell you. That's my love. I have a special bond with these kids. I have a special bond. When I worked for the Youth Development Institution, which was a live-in facility for kids messed up, all them people used to quit because they got abused. Ain't no kid never touched me and hit me. They used to call me the Moro. Here come the Moro. All of the kids that they thought was crazy and violent, all they wanted was a man to be around them. Tears coming out their face. Crocodile tears. Boy thought they tough, like anybody never showed me no love. I said, I know, that's why I'm here. Ain't nobody just listen to me and talk to me. I know, I'm here. And it ain't no force. If you don't want to get your hair cut right now, that's fine. We got to figure out another way to get that done. If you don't want to do this right now, that's fine. It's no force. And so with me, that's how I teach. It ain't no force. If you don't want it, that's fine. Do your own thing. That's how I know I'm right, because I deal with kids, special kids. And so if I'm dealing with kids and I can relate to the kids, why my brothers can't relate to what I'm saying? You got to know my heart right. Because a man that's honorable, that's not honorable, it's not going to be working with kids like this. It's not. Because that ain't no field you getting paid no millions and millions of dollars. I just create a lot on my own while I'm working for other people. And then people are like, well, you might as well create your own and get your own place, like them Somalians. Like them Somalis, they got all that goddamn government money for them fake daycares and them fake learning centers and them fake non-emergency medical transportation. And we don't hear arguing about some canceling corporate debt. And these motherfuckers done hustle the government out of billions. And we ain't got to hustle. We got to come together and do it the right way, because it's there. And this is what I be telling people, like, we ain't got to do nothing wrong. It's there for us. It's there for us. We're not taking advantage of it. After the kids go to school, where they at home playing the game. It ain't no 7th hour. The churches have it. The churches have a vacation Bible study. Show me what Moorish Science Temple have it. Show me what any brother to have the aptitude to do it. Or send me to say, man, I trust that brother to teach my kids. Because I teach after school activities. I did it in Flint for years, me and my mother. We used to get grants and have our after school activities at the elementary schools. And we would just rent a classroom for $25 an hour. And we hired college people to work with us. And a lot of times, if they was getting a financial aid and it wasn't a job on campus, we were able to provide that work study form and just sign it, and the school will pay. So when we're talking about not teaching our babies, that's on us. That's on us. Once again, the first teachers is at home. The first kid's teacher is in the womb. So if you got access to your babies, you should be teaching them who they are. History from love, where they can start asking some questions when people saying things. They can ask some questions. They can broaden their horizon. Our baby's like a computer. So I give y'all honor. I give y'all love. My hour is up. Once again, and my TikTok ended. It said, it said you were threatening on TikTok when I said I would bust somebody's head. It suspended me until the 6th, until 12 at night. You know, TikTok ended. It was like you threatened because you said you would bust somebody's head. That's what it was. I already know. It's just like when I was doing a lecture and I was doing a book, Beyond Sanctuary. And I was telling everybody, you need to get this book for me before Amazon make the book stacks. I think the book on Amazon now for some stacks. And I told everybody, get the book for me now. What I did is I took that book and I converted it to a PDF. Let me see how much it is on Amazon before we leave. Let me see if it's on Amazon for all that ridiculous price. Okay, it went down a little bit. It's $67 on Amazon. But when I was lecturing this on social media, I said, I'm going to get suspended. And everybody was like, why? You teaching truth. They be on the internet butt naked, all the women selling their booty. I said, that's popular. That's a multi-billion-dollar industry to make us look stupid. As soon as I got on there, boom, Facebook suspended me for 30 days. My professor was like, you said what's going to happen. I said, I know. We can't teach this and show this, all the stuff that happened in the real world. I saw one of my ancestors in there with Hung Goodman in Florida. I had to do the research because my family from Plant City, own land and everything. And you go to Plant City, that's the whole indigenous city in Florida. Once you start doing the research, and my family ain't from Africa. My family is from the United States of America, that own land. So when people be saying stuff, I know my family crest and my coat of arms, you know? And so everything I teach, everything I talk about is scholarship, and I try to share it with y'all. So y'all don't have to get caught up spending extra money for things. I try to say, hey man, I try to convert things to ebooks to give it to you so you can download it on your tablet, or you can go to Office Max and Staples and print it and bind it, or we'll print it and bind it. So once again, man, I'm just saying support your brother, man, because whatever I get, y'all get. This is a community, and we're trying to build our community with love. And that's why I'm on TikTok now, man, because I was on TikTok the other day, man. I had so many followers. They were like, we've been waiting for you, Sheik. I don't know how to run all this stuff. I'm learning, you know? I'm learning how to do all this, have all these phones and stuff set up. I'm learning, because I didn't get into this to be no internet sensation. I didn't. I got in this to be like, wait a minute. There's people on the internet. I can see how many people that understand what I understand all around the world and see that we have something in common. And boom, yes. If the European would look me up on Facebook and say, man, we looked you up, brother, Khari Goodman Bey, Reverend Khari Goodman Bey, Pastor Khari Goodman Bey, and they said, man, you've been doing this forever. One of the Europeans was like, that school you was at. He was like, I know that school. That's a charter school in Arizona. He said, you rented that whole school? Yeah. Yes, I rented the whole school for years. For 2 years, me and my parents, we paid it all up. Then I bought my own temple, a plaza. So, yeah. All you got to do is look me up. Do a regular search on YouTube, Pastor Khari Goodman Bey, and see what you get. I guarantee you ain't going to get no crazy stuff, and you're going to hear what I'm teaching. Like, I've been teaching solid from day one. Yes. Then I got CDs of me in the Baptist church and the Christian church when I was in Flint. Before all this more science stuff, I'm teaching the same way. The same way. And that's why I be like, people be like, they ain't look you up. They did their due diligence. We don't do our due diligence. And that's why I say, dude, I ain't better than Simeon. I ain't better than Lamar. I ain't better than nobody. But what I did, it was something to me, and I wanted to complete something. Because if it was so easy, go do it. I'm credible in what I'm saying. I'm credible in what I'm doing. Why? Because I'm stamped. I'm certified. Just like Simeon stamped and certified. And what do you do? It ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't look at me like inferior. Look at me as your brother. Look at me as someone like he wouldn't got it and brought it back to us. I didn't get it and disappeared and say, well, I got this job for 150 grand. I can't say nothing on the internet no more. Why? Because I signed a damn contract and it was contingent on me to get the job, to sign a contract to say I'm going to set my social media down because I'm teaching all the stuff that you would get in college for free. This is what my teacher said. They're like, you teaching all this stuff for free. They were like, man, and you ain't like, why are you doing it? Because I love it.
Hey Sheik, there was one book that you had mentioned that they had it for like cheaper. I think it's like an $800 book. They had it for cheaper, and the lady bought it when you told her to buy it from you, but that one didn't come with the pictures.
You talking about Russian Icons by Vladimir Ivanov.
Yeah, I need that book. I'm gonna definitely have to donate and get that book in my library.
Noble, I'm gonna send it to you whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, send me a donation. I'll send you the book. You my brother. This is what people don't know when they're attached to me. When my friends, they be like, no, Sheik is that guy. If we live in the street hustling and on the Birdman, all y'all got bricks. I'm just saying it like that, you know? So yeah, it was a book called Russian Icon, and she went on the internet and she was like, tried to blast me out. She was like, tried to really slander my name. She like, oh, here this man trying to sell me the book, Russian Icon, the blah blah blah, for this amount of money. And one of the ladies was like, yeah, but is it the book that he got with all the pictures now? They're like, is it this book? And they like, and she was like, I don't know. She was like, let me see. I ordered one off Amazon, the paperback. So she ordered the paperback, which is this one, Russian Icons by Liam Brown. The paperback is by Liam Brown, not Vladimir Ivanov. So the paperback on Amazon is $185, but the hard copy is $637. Wonder why? Let me tell you why. Because all the goddamn plates in here. That's why. All the plates in there. And when you read in the introduction of the book, it say this is one of the most how can I say, sought after books in academia. All colleges should have it. XYZ, blah blah blah, and it got all the plates, naming the place and everything. And then she tried to hit me with Sheik. Do you still got that book available? And I said, yep. She's like, well, I'm just going to send you a donation. No, you're not. No, you're not. Get it however you can. Go on Amazon and pay $637 then. It's on Amazon right now for $637. Look it up. I guarantee you, it's on there.
On Abe Books, it's $2,000.
Do you understand what I be saying, Simeon?
Yep.
Ain't nobody gonna have this stuff. Ain't nobody have access to this stuff. I got access to it. Why? From my endeavors. Man, I got professors who gave me books because their kids not into it. I got stuff given to me. One of my professors that passed, he was like, well, my kid's not into this and I don't want to give it to Goodwill because they're going to sell it for pennies. They was like, I know you're going to hold this dear because these books are worth over 100 grand. I got 6 books that's worth over 100 grand right now. 6 books. I got a book called the YHWH right now that costs stacks on Amazon. Hebrew Israelite dude hit me up. He was like, brother, you got that book? I said, yeah. He was like, you don't even say that. He like, you can shut all of us down talking that stupid stuff. No, it's all good. I don't need to. I just know you ain't telling the truth. Here you go right now. Now it's on Amazon for $137. I'm going to show you. It's right here, YHWH. It's going to go up in a minute. It's YHWH. Right now, it's on Amazon for $137. It's getting ready. It's going to go up in a minute. You see? This is what I'll be sharing, my brothers and sisters. It's there. All the stuff is there. I'll give y'all one more just for y'all can see it. The stuff I'm referencing is stuff you should want to get. Criminalizing a race theory. Right now, you got 4 options at $80. But see, it's packed with wisdom. I got this for you too, Simeon. Write all this down. You need this. You need this. I promise you. And then the last one is this one. Watch this. Let's watch this.
The one that you just said was criminalizing what?
Criminalizing a Race by McIntyre. Criminalizing race theory. Oh my God, it done went up again. So the book Melanin, remember I think you might got this, Simeon. It's called Melanin, The Chemical Key to Black Greatness. Guess how much that book is on Amazon now?
How much?
$999.
Damn.
It's called Melanin, The Chemical Key to Black Greatness. Pull it up real fast. It's only like 100 and something. It's only like 103 pages. It's a stack. Why is it a stack? Now, remember I showed you, Simeon, that lecture? I snapshotted a Bobby Hennett lecture. What did he have on the back of the wall?
On the back of the wall? He had, what was it, Melanin too? It was Melanin,
It was this book.
He had it in his hand.
It was right on the back. No, it was right on the back on the wall where he have all the books.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's the other book that you had showed us, the DMT one he had in his hand. This one he had on the back wall.
The DMT, I sent y'all that too. I got all these books. I got everything these brothers be talking about. I'm not a know-it-all. Listen, I'm connected to what they was connected to. That's all I'm telling people. I'm connected to what, if they was in the flesh, if Bobby Hemmett met me, C. Freeman L, they were like, he was connected to what we connected to. I'm part of the Philosophical Research Society. I get all this stuff. It's all available for you. So that one and the Spirit Molecule, that's what it was called, Spirit Molecule. Let me see. Here we go, DMT. It's by, I think, Strassman, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, here we go, right here. And they don't even have it available. They got it in an auto book. Or they got the paperback for $14, but you can get it from me for pennies. Have it on your tablet. Why make Jeff Bezos rich as hell? That's all I be asking my brothers. Look how much they selling these books for. $1,000. Brother ain't got no $1,000 to buy this. Ain't nobody got no $1,000 to buy that. I'm gonna show y'all one more and we out of here. Watch this one. Watch this, Simeon. It's a book called The Forgotten Cause of the Civil War by Lawrence Tenzer. Tell me how much that book costs on Amazon. I'll wait. You finna crack up. This is my last one and we done. That's why I be telling people. Then you got these jacklegs. Oh, go to the underground bookstore, and they make you go to a bookstore, and they selling these books for the same price on Amazon because they collect. They done did a ring, the Black Hand, to hustle their people. Nope, can't do. I'm the source. I shut it all down.
Almost $1,200. It's almost $1,200.
See what? Why this stuff costs $1,200? What's in there that make this cost $1,200? Some paper, Simeon.
The truth.
Thank you. I've been teaching this for years, and all the European students on campus, when I be lecturing, that's why when I used to lecture every Wednesday, my wife was like, did you check your email? She was like, who are these students hitting you up? All European students wanting these books because they study us to a T, and they buying them. We not. And I'm giving them to y'all for pennies, and I ain't blocked. Then I see a brother dressed up like a rapper, like they don't have no money, and I said, what are you into? Because I'll give a person, and this is the last thing I'll say. One of my European colleagues said, you love your people too much. And I said, what you mean? He's like, you giving these people stuff for pennies of the dollars. Amazon don't sell it. If Amazon had this as an ebook, Amazon will sell it for what I give it to you for. The book is almost $1,200. And I said, you could get the damn PDF for me for $40. And the person don't want it. Well, you won't know what an NFT is, because I do. If a brother would sell me an ebook that costs almost $1,200 and I know he print and buying it, or I can get it printed and buy it myself, I know that that's an NFT. Why? Because I got the ebook and I can print it and bind it. That means I can sell it to somebody that's into it like me. Bam, I made a profit. Ain't even using your freaking brain. You ain't no hustler. I be trying to show people how to do it legit. I'm a hustler. I sell books like what?
I got one more request.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything on misnomered Black American Indian tribes or Native American tribes?
You play too much, man. You play too much, man.
I need to let them know that you the source. You the source.
I got some stuff that'll show you. Okay. So the other day, damn, let me see. I'm gonna show you something. Oh, I love this. So when people talk about the 5 civilized tribes and all that, and gotta know the truth about it, let me see. I just lectured some about the tribe that helped shape the Constitution. Let me see. I lectured it the other day. Let me see. I can give it to you real fast. Let me see. Can I pull it up as we leave? Just to spark something in you, so you can be like, okay, found it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little tip before we leave, Noble, and I'm gonna send this to your email because I think I sent it to everyone. All right, how the Iroquois' great law of peace shaped the U.S. democracy. Wampum Belt depicting the 5 nations of the great law of peace. So I'll give you this and we out. Much has been said about the inspiration of the ancient Iroquois' Great League of Peace in planting the seeds that led to the formation of the United States of America and its representative democracy. The Iroquois Confederate, founded by the great peacemakers in 1142, the oldest living participatory democracy on earth. In 1988, the U.S. Senate paid tribute with a resolution that said the confederation of the original 13 colonies into one republic was influenced by the political system developed by the Iroquois Confederate, as were many of the democratic principles which were incorporated into the Constitution itself. Now, here's the kicker. The people of the Iroquois Confederacy, watch this, also known as the Six Nations, refer to themselves as Haudenosaunee, pronounced Haudenosaunee. Haudenosaunee, pronounced Haudenosaunee. It means peoples of the longhouse. And because they made their houses long out of certain natural things. They call themselves people of the longhouses and refers to their lengthy bark-covered longhouses that housed many families. Theirs was a sophisticated and thriving society of well over 5,000 people when the first European explorers encountered themselves in the early 17th century. Now watch this. I'm from Flint, Michigan. Now, in Flint, you got a street called Iroquois. You got streets called the Seneca. Keep that in your head. The Iroquois Confederacy originally consisted of 5 separate nations. 5 separate nations. The Mohawks, who called themselves Kanekaka, or the people of the Flint County, or the people of the Flint Country, or people of the Flint Country. When I started doing my research, I had to find some of my teachers that I did back in Flint, and I remember I did a whole lecture when I showed Flint is all indigenous land. I showed it. I showed when the Europeans came here because they knew all the water, the rich resources, and it's still here. So the Kankanaki, or people of the Flint Country, the Onondaga, people of the hills, the Cayuga, Cayuga, where they land the boats, the Oneida, Oneida, people of the Standing Stone, and the Seneca, the people of the Big Hill, living in the northeast region of North America, the Tuscarora Nation, people of the Shirt, migrated into the Iroquois country in 1722. So the great peacemaker brought peace to the 5 nations, explains Oren Lenz in a 1991 interview with Bill Moyers. Lenz is the faith keeper of the Turtle Clan of the Seneca Nation, and a member of both the Onondaga and the Seneca nations of the Iroquois Confederacy. And at that time, the nations of the Iroquois had been enmeshed in continuous intertribal conflicts. And the cost of the war was high and had weakened their societies. And the great peacemakers and the wise Hiawatha, the chief of the Onondaga tribe, contemplated how best to bring peace between the nations. So I don't want to stay all too far in that, but you'll see it was infighting. So they had to have council meetings was called and blah, blah, blah for the great law of peace. And each nation maintained its own leadership. But they all agreed that common causes would be decided in the Grand Council of the Chiefs. You know, the Constitution recorded and kept alive a 2-row wampum belt, held many concepts familiar to the United States citizens today. So when you start researching this stuff, I can go along, but I don't want to go too much longer. I'll send y'all the documents and stuff, you can research it yourself. I'll send you one right now, Simeon, while I'm talking, because I got it open.
Okay.
Send it to you now. Let me see. Here you go, right there, boom. I just sent it to you right now, Simeon. So you should be getting it. And right now, let me do some real-time stuff so people can see. I just don't be talking. So I'm going to send something to you right fast before we get off. Tell me, did you get it all? Let me see. Which one? Oh, you want it? Let me see. Russian.
Oh, I got that already. I got the first one already. Came right in.
Yeah. I'm going to send you Russian icons real fast. Let me see. The one that you want to ask for. I'm going to send it to you real fast.
Okay.
I show people I don't got time to be playing with nobody. I'm a man of my word, and a workman is due his hire. I'm not going to hold nothing. So to be like, oh, well, pay me. No, a workman is due his hire. That's all. You see how much the stuff costs? I just sent it to you. I just sent you Russian icons. Do you have the melanin book? You got that one?
The ones that I had needed, and I make sure I follow through with everything we've talked about. Criminalizing the race theory, the Yahweh book, that looks very interesting. Melanin, the chemical key to black greatness. I'm not sure if I got that one. You said you sent Russian icon. Then the forgotten cause of the Civil War.
Okay, hold on. Watch this. Check your email right now. You should get another book coming through. You should have 2 books so far. Let me see. Forgotten cause. Let me pull this up. I want to get this all to you right now, so you can be a witness. Did you get anything yet?
No, not yet. I got the how the Iroquois great law of peace shaped. Oh, here we go. Spoke too soon.
Uh-huh.
Boom. Okay.
So let me see if you get the Forgotten Call. That file might be too big. Okay, I'm gonna have one of my Mufti send you that one. The Forgotten Call of the Civil War, the file too big, but I'll
Hey, I'm patient. I already know you work fast, lightning fast. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to that. Make sure you good. You squared away.
And what's the other one you said, Noble?
All right. So it's criminalizing race theory.
Okay,
The Yahweh
hold on.
one. You know I'm interested in a lot of the metaphysical stuff. Yahweh,
Okay.
YHWH.
Yeah.
Want to check that one out. The Forgotten Cause of the Civil War.
Okay.
So criminalizing race theory, Yahweh, and the Forgotten Cause of the Civil War.
Gotcha. I'll get all that to you.
I'll take your time. Take your time. Thank
I'll
you
get
so
everything
much.
to you. And absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, brother. So I'll get those to you. Just put it in the text stream or send me an email. I'll tell you right now, the Forgotten Call book is the Forgotten Call of the Civil War is a big file, so I have to have one of my muftis send it to you. And
That's
the
cool.
criminalizing the race theory.
Don't forget to let everybody know how to get in contact with you to get some of these books, because this is next level.
Yep. Everybody get with me, man. I'll give y'all my info, goodmancurry@gmail.com, all that good stuff. Thank you, Simeon. Thank y'all for your time. I'm out of here. Peace, love,
Peace.
light, and illumination. You give us our Moorish American prayer. Allah, Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is our protector, our guide, and our salvation by night and by day. Through his holy prophet, Mubajir Ali, Shalom Alakim, Ayah Asha'ayah, peace, 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 peace. And then
Peace.
we have our benediction. I'll read that real fast so we can get out of here. And our benediction reads as follows. 1 second. May the benison of Allah be upon thee and thy always, as we all should strive to be a credit to Allah. Make haste to bestow thy acts of love upon all our brothers and sisters, and we should all do our best to shun all evil ones. Remember to take suckle of the breast of knowledge, wisdom, fortitude, charity, love, and all standing, that ye might nourish the souls of all men, women, and children. Let the truth be thy shield in the manifest battle of falsehood. We all know that we don't have to pick the locks to the gates of paradise by means of petty or criminal theft. For behold, the keys to salvation already rest within our own hands. And yes, even though a portion of our nature is weakness, instability, inconstancy, and inconsistency, there is still the greater part of our nature that is divine. May Allah protect you, guide you, preserve you, lengthen your age, and give you everlasting peace. El Rahman, El Rahim, Yahak, Yamuhamim, Ashe, Shalom Alaikum. Peace, 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 peace. Gratitude and gratitude. And I love each and one of y'all, man. Anything y'all need, y'all not bugging me. I gotta say this in this new year. None of y'all bug me, please. If anything, call me, send me. We get ready to add you in the text stream real soon too, because we got a text stream we be talking, and okay. I want to add you in it. You know, I don't care if we always change our text stream because we have people come in and out. But I don't mind. I don't mind. I meet people where they are, and if you serious, be serious. If you're not serious, then it's all good. You know. But I don't want to hold nothing back from nobody. I want to give everybody what they need, because I want somebody to take this to the next level, and I want to be a part of it. I just want to be like the sensei. I want to sit back like MC8 on Minister Society. But you feel me? I want to give all my brothers the tools to be successful. I'm just saying it like that because I got too much to offer.
Yeah.
I got too much to offer. I can't die with all this stuff, and I ain't gave all my heart. I ain't exhumed everything in me. No, I don't rock like that. I got to exhume everything in me till ain't nothing left. So when my flesh going, I can say, I've done my job. The community say, you did. You exhausted everything. So with that being said, y'all, thank you again. Thank you and love, family. Peace.
Love. Peace.
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 I'm a spirit speaking, truth seeking, heart reaching.